Oh, would you look at it? Would you just look at it? Oh man, look at that.
What is going on, you guys? AK40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven. Ooh, that's blinding, but you guys gotta see my face. So I've been hearing a question pretty frequently, and I just want to clear it up. Is 16 gigabytes of RAM enough for gaming in 2000 and, well, it's almost 2020. We'll say 2020. Let's figure it out. Is 16 gigs enough to game with? Alrighty guys, so we are over here on my PC because, you know, I thought production value, we might as well get another angle for this video. Anyway, I've been hearing a lot of people mentioning this question, and as somebody that's personally rocking 16 gigs and easily could have gotten 32, 64, or some other, you know, penis-enhancing RAM level, it's just unnecessary. So, I am living in the same era and year as all of you guys. It is almost 2020. Now, to give you an idea of what I can do with 16 gigabytes. So I stream and record simultaneously in 1080p while playing in 1440 at about 100-ish average frames per second. Modern Warfare, which is a new title, so it's a AAA title. And I'll also be having programs running in the background sometimes, forgetting that they're on and forgetting to kill them in my app killer. And it doesn't bog down my system or anything. It's not glitching or anything like that. It runs just fine. Now, I will say, if you're doing some major 4K video production, you know, I edit for, you know, multiple YouTube channels as well as courses for my business. And I have no issues whatsoever. I use several different editing software programs, you know, Photoshop, Sony Vegas, you know, Pro Tools when I used to do music, stuff like that. And 16 gigs is plenty. Now, 8 is a little, you're pushing it. If you're running something like Rise of the Tomb Raider or something that's been known to really snap the schmeckle on a system, you're probably not going to have that much luck with it. But I will say this. If you have a good graphics card, for example, 2060 Super, get it, it's a good one, a good CPU, and a good motherboard. I mean, that's I listed that last because you can get away with having a jank-ass motherboard, but if you have those three good components, you can get away with having, you know, 16 gigs of RAM. I wouldn't even say getting away with because it's still going to perform great. Now, I will say you want high-speed RAM, especially if you are running AMD like myself, as opposed to Intel. AMDs really love fast RAM. I recommend the Corsair LPX, I believe it's called. It's like their not cheapest RAM, but it's like one step up. It doesn't have any RGB or CardioB or any of those extra features, but it's good old-fashioned heat-vented RAM that is ready to be overclocked. I overclocked mine. I think mine are running at like 3800 MHz, I believe. So anyway, 2 sticks of 8 gigabytes. You can also get into like, you know, 4 sticks of 4. I'm no mathematician, but I just prefer 2 good old fashioned sticks of 8 gigabyte. It runs fine. So, you know, yes, 16 gigabytes is enough for doing damn near anything you need to do shy of multi-monitor 4K monitoring, or, you know, if you're programming games or something like that and you're running, you know, like 3 Unreal engines on 3 different monitors, yeah, you're probably going to want 32 or 64 gigs. Yes, sir. But, like, you know, price wasn't really, like, stopping me from getting more RAM, but, you know, it's not worth it. Honestly, like, I don't, the gains I would get in like frames per second and graphics are like maybe like 1 to 2 frames per second by bumping up the RAM. It doesn't make that big of a difference. If you have 2 good sticks of overclocked RAM and a good AMD CPU and a good graphics card, you are good to go. Now, if you don't believe me, let me know. I can do some benchmarks for you. I can, you know, do a video of me, you know, streaming Modern Warfare while running like a really taxing program in the background or something, and you're not going to see my stormtrooper self implode on itself, or, you know, commit Sudoku, or, you know, shank itself in the neck or anything. So Yeah, I mean, just a real quick video. I want to get that out of the way. Yes, 16 gigabytes is enough in 2020. All right, guys. Peace.